you won't get these drinks out here. I got money so they put it in the bag. I'm pulling off all the tags and pulling off in a jag. Fuck being broke, cause broke niggas is mad. Get a job with your broke ass and get it out the hoe's ass. I go fast when I'm riding through the city lights. I'm from the Bay, West Coast with your city like new Nikes, fresh jeans and a snapback.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I'm a vibe, you a vibe, we should vibe, so you should what? You should like, comment, share, and subscribe, but only if you want to, only if you want to, only if you want to. If you're watching, that's really all I appreciate. Everything else is extra, and if you do so, I greatly appreciate it. If you want extra juicy tea, go ahead and click the link down below to join my membership to get the extra juicy tea. A new video was recently posted about a week or so ago. A new video will be posted before the end of the month, so stay tuned for that. All right, y'all. Yeah. Y'all already know this is part 6 of the baby mama series. This is going to be the final episode of this series, but this is a little different. This is not going to be about Elle. This is going to be about a different ex. In one of my videos that I'll post here, I told y'all to guess what ex y'all think it is, and I don't know when I'm going to tell y'all. I was like, should I wait to the end of the video to tell y'all what ex? But I don't know, it might just pop out, but I'm going to try to wait to the end of the video to tell what ex it is, okay? So yeah, let's get into it. So this particular ex, we have been dating for some time. Everything was going cool. Y'all know every relationship starts off and it's going fine. We are chilling in my house one day. We're in my living room. We're laying on the floor. Actually, what happened that day? I think we actually just got done. Okay, so Dylan was not there because I don't want y'all to be like, oh my God, but Dylan wasn't there. I'm pretty sure he was with his dad. And y'all, we had just got done doing the nasty in the living room. Like, we was just freaking all in the goddamn living room. And yes, I did clean the living room after and wipe everything down, but that's besides the point. But we was just doing the freak nasty in the living room. So after, you know how after you get done doing the nasty and you just like, oh my God, you just, y'all know, y'all just booed up, cuddled up. We doing that, and then I think we was just like watching movies and stuff. So we making snacks and stuff and just chilling in the living room, eating, you know, just laid up, booed up, cuddled up under each other. So at this particular time, we didn't have went through little stuff already. Y'all know every relationship, y'all go through little stuff, whatever. I'm not gonna say what we was going through because then that would kind of give it away what ex it was. But we had some hiccups already. Now I should have left, because I just feel like certain hiccups, you leave immediately because it's just not worth the heartache. It's not worth the stress. It's not worth the worry to be thinking like, is it going to happen again? Is this going to be like this? The whole relationship? Like, I don't know. I just feel like certain shit, you just got to, when it happened, let the shit go immediately. I know it's hard, but just let it go now because it's harder later on. Okay. You're going to go through so much more shit. So anyways, like I said, we just laid there. I'm in awe. I'm just like, oh my God, he just broke the back. Yeah. We just feeling good. Next thing I know, this nigga lifts up. Like, he sits all the way up. Like, he was looking at his phone or whatever. And, you know, I wasn't tripping about him being on his phone. Because like I said, like, I never tripped about any of my niggas being on their phone. Because one thing about me, y'all, I don't be worried about the next bitch. I know my position in the nigga life, you know, and I know I'm that bitch. If a nigga want to go and talk to other bitches, I tell them, go be free, go do you. I get niggas. I get niggas. If you want to go talk to Tiffany, Keisha, Nicole, and Brittany, okay? Because I can go talk to Nick, Darren, Brian, Ken, and Tom, Dick, and Henry too. So, you feel me? Like, if you want to one up, I could two up you. Like, what you want to do? Don't make me make you mad and have a nigga pull up in front of my motherfucking house while you here and pick me up. Then what? Then what? So it's like, don't do too much because then I won't want to do the most. Like, just, if you just want to fuck around, let's fuck around. But don't say you want to be in a relationship with me and you want to talk to everybody and their motherfucking mama, because then it's going to make me want to do shit that's going to make you mad. Like, now we in competition. But, you know, I digress. So the nigga was in his phone or whatever. The nigga sits up. All the way up. So I'm looking like, the fuck? I'm just peeping the scene like, what could have been so, you feel me? Breaking news that this nigga, I mean, y'all, when I tell you the nigga sat up so fucking quick and was just like looking at his phone. When I tell you, like, I thought the way he was looking at his phone, the nigga looked at like he was just about to start having a mental fucking breakdown. And I'm thinking like, oh my God, maybe one of his family members passed away, because at this time, I think, if I'm not remembering correctly, a few of his family members did have recently passed away. And I think one of his family members was sick, and they knew sooner or later they were gonna pass away. So I'm thinking like, oh my God, he's getting bad news again. Like somebody in his family then passed away. So I'm rubbing on his back and stuff. I'm like, you okay? You okay? You okay? Like, what's going on? Like, is you good? And he's just like not saying nothing. So I'm just like, oh my God, I think one of his family members passed away. So I quit asking him. I'm just like comforting him. I'm like, whatever it is, it's gonna be okay. You know, things happen in life. You just gotta pray, you know, eventually time will, you know, heal all wounds, you know, just saying like little encouraging stuff, just rubbing his back and just comforting him, like hugging him and, you know, kissing on him, just so like he know I'm there for him, whatever it is, like, you know, I got you. The nigga's not saying nothing. So I'm just like, I'm just like, what the fuck? Cause like, why wouldn't he just say like, I just got bad news, somebody in my family just passed? I'm like, he's not saying anything. So now I'm getting worried. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what news did he get? I'm like I don't want to keep asking, because I asked a few times and he didn't say nothing. So, you know, I'm just like, I don't want to keep asking. So he's sitting there, his phone is like, now his phone starts ringing, like it's somebody blowing up his phone back to back, calling. And I'm just like, you know, why he not answering the phone? Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, what is it? Is it another family member trying to call him and he don't want to answer because he don't want to get on the phone? He don't want to cry in front of me? Like, you know, I'm just like, I mean, I've seen him cry before, so I'm just like, what the fuck could be going on? Like 10 minutes passed, you know, we just sitting there in silence, and I'm just comforting him, and I'm just like, you know, it's just itching, it's just boiling up inside of me. Like, I'm just like, what's going on? Like, what's happening? Like, tell me so I can know how to like comfort you. Like, what's going on? Do I need to call your mom? Do I need to call your sister up here? Like, what's going on? You're making me nervous. Yo, this nigga proceeds to tell me I'm about to have a baby. Bitch. I don't think I heard you correctly. Huh? What was that? Who about to have what? When, where, and how? So, I'm looking at him like, I mean, I did recently take a pregnancy test and it said no. You feel me? So I'm looking at him because, you know, I was taking birth control, y'all. I was taking, I know I had mentioned I had the one in my arm, the implant. I had took that out years ago, and then I didn't have birth control for hecka long, and then I had got back on birth control when I started, you know, dating and stuff again. But I was taking the pill one. I was taking the pill one that is really low on estrogen. You know, you got to be specific with them. You got to tell them like what your body can handle, what your body can't. So I told them specifically, I need something that's going to be the lowest on estrogen. Like, I don't need all that fucking extra hormone. Like, don't give me nothing that's going to have me ready to beat up a bitch just because she breathed on me. I don't need that kind of, I don't need that. So they had gave me the pill with the lowest dose of estrogen in it, and it worked fine. I never had no issues with it. So I'm thinking, you feel me, like, you know, I still went and I had like a checkup, and I still just got a pregnancy test just in case. You know, they always want to do a pregnancy test, even though. So anyways, besides the point. So I'm looking at him like in shock, but I'm just like, this nigga playing a prank on me. I'm like, I'm not pregnant. We not about to have a baby, because I'm just like, what the fuck this nigga talk about? Like, I'm not about that. I'm looking at my stomach like, I know I gained some weight, and you know my stomach, and you know I got a little pudge, but bitch, I'm not pregnant. We not about to have no baby. What are you talking about? Like, he's like, no, not you, me. And I'm like, you know, I heard that, but again, I'm not pregnant, sir. He's like, not by you. I'm about to have a baby by somebody else. So I sat up more too. I I said what? Huh? I'm having flashbacks. I'm like, okay, I done been here 3 times before. I would have never thought in this motherfucking lifetime I would be here again for a 4th time having this conversation with a nigga that I'm in a relationship with. Like a nigga that I'm fucking with. We fucking with each other tough. You feel me? Like, I'm confused. I'm just like, okay, break it down for me, because I'm just like, I don't want to flash on you. So I'm staying calm because I'm like not in my crazy area yet with the nigga. So I'm just like, what do you mean not by me? He's like, yeah, this girl just hit me telling me that she pregnant and she gonna be due soon, and I'm the dad. So I'm like, how many months is she saying she is? He's like, I don't know. She's trying to call me. So me, I'm like, answer the fucking phone. If that's who's calling you, answer the phone. Like, you need to get the facts. Like, you need to ask her how far along she is, what makes her, like, you need to answer the phone. He's like, no, I don't want to answer the phone. I don't want you to be mad at me. I said, you better answer that phone and talk to that girl and get the fucking information. So he tried to get up and walk away. I said, no, you gonna do that right here in front of me? Sir, absolutely not. Where you going? Or where we going? Answer the phone right here. I want to hear. Answer the phone. So y'all, he answered the phone. Y'all, my heart is just, I'm sure his heart was out his chest. My heart's just beating like it's about to come out my chest. I'm sure his heart was literally jumping out of his chest, because I could just see the look in his face. Like, he was just, for one, he probably didn't want to answer that phone in front of me. I know it killed him to even tell me that. I could just see it all in his face. The nigga was sick. So he answers the phone. He don't say nothing. I hear the girl say, hello, hello. She call him by his name. She's like, hello. He like, yeah, so you pregnant? I don't hear her after she said hello. So I don't hear what she's saying. I'm just looking at him and, you know, hearing his responses. So he's saying, oh, so you that many months? This is when you got pregnant? They just talking or whatever. So he gets off the phone with her, y'all, and he's just like looking down. And I'm looking at him like, so what the fuck did she say? Basically, she told him that she was already like 6-7 months pregnant, and that she had been trying to get in contact with him, and when she couldn't get in contact with him at first, she just stopped trying to get in contact with him, and finally she wasn't telling him she was pregnant at first, I'm guessing. She was just trying to get in contact with him. He probably wasn't answering the phone or whatever, because, you know, me and him was in a relationship or whatever you want to call it at the point. Or he lying. I don't fucking know. I didn't hear what the fuck she said. Basically, he said that she was like around 7 months pregnant. She was going to be due soon. So I'm just like, you know, I'm starting to fucking calculate like how long me and this motherfucking nigga been talking, and when we was messing around and all this shit. So I'm just like, you know, we were off and on, you know, it wasn't, you feel me? So I'm just still like, I'm more so upset because I'm just like, here I go again. I'm just more upset too to the fact that it's just like, damn, why do I keep dealing with these niggas who are irresponsible with their dick? Like, you niggas just be out here fucking bitches raw, knowing you nutting in the bitch, and you don't follow up about it. You don't ask the bitch like, oh, what you about to do? Am I about to be a pappy? You knew you fucked the bitch raw. You know you nutted in the hoe, and you just leave. You don't ask no questions. Is that what niggas is doing? Okay. Cause that's what niggas is doing, obviously. Cause bitches just pop up, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just more so like, I'm hurt. Because I'm just like, even if it, like, the timing was at a time where we wasn't really dealing with each other, but I'm just like, damn, like, I'm asking him, like, damn, how many bitches you be fucking raw? Cause, you feel me? You just be fucking bitches raw, nutting in bitches. So I'm just like, bro, like, are you cheating on me? Like, are you currently fucking somebody? Are you currently, like, talking to her? Like, he's like, no, me and her only fucked around a couple times. That was it. And I ain't heard from her since. Me and you start talking. So, you know, I hadn't been talking to nobody I was talking to previously because, you know, all I care about is you. I just want to be with you. You my focus. You know how niggas lie and tell you what you want to hear? Yeah, that shit. So I'm just like, bro, dude, you feel me? Like, we're together. We're kissing. You know, we doing shit. You feel me? So it's just like, I'm just feeling ick. You know how you just get the ick? It just be like, I don't care if you are having protected sex. When you find out that a nigga that you dealing with is effing other girls raw, it's just ick, you know? Because we're kissing, you know, we're intimate. It's just like, a lot of times people, condoms don't protect you from everything. You feel me? It don't. It prevents a lot of shit, but not fucking everything. Like, people gotta use their fucking brains out here, because I think a lot of people need to take a sex education class. You feel me? So I'm just looking at him like, I don't know, like, I'm like wanting to cry, because I'm just like, do I leave this nigga? Do I stay? Like, am I about to be a step fucking mamiana? Like, I don't know. Like, I really like this guy, and I really want to work things out with him. I really want to be with him, but damn, this, I don't want to go through this again with another nigga. Like, this is absolutely, like, not in the, I don't want to go through this. It's not something I want for myself. So as time going on, right, he never tells the girl he's in a relationship at first. He doesn't tell the girl in a relationship. So she's calling him. She's asking him like, oh, are you going to come with me to doctor's appointments? I want you to be there. She's wanting to talk to him and text to him and shit all the time. And I'm telling him like, you feel me? Anytime you talking to her, you need to tell me. I need to see. I need to be around. I'm just like, at that point, I had made a decision. I was just like, you know, I'm still going to be with him. And I'm telling him, like, I'm still going to be with you. But I need to be involved. Like, I don't feel comfortable. Like, you're going to have to tell her you got a girlfriend and my girlfriend's going to be here. Like, so your baby already got a stepmom. So I don't want to hear no funny shit, because she basically telling him like, yeah, I want you to be in the baby's life, and I'm gonna be bringing my baby over to you, and hella shit. And I'm just like, well, I hope she know you living with me, so the baby gonna be here, and I hope she know. You need to start figuring this shit out, because I don't know, like, she about to be coming here. He was just like, no, if she's bringing the baby, I think she would probably just feel more comfortable, you know, bringing the baby to my mom's house, cause, or whatever. And I'm just like, well, then I'm going to be over there wherever that's at. Like, wherever you at and she at, I'm going to be there. I don't know what to tell you. I'm just like, and I know y'all probably like, girl, you doing the most. And I know, but y'all, it was just like, I had just, in that instant, every other little thing that we had just was previously going through a little small shit. I'm just like, I don't trust this nigga. I don't trust this nigga. And it's just like, now I feel like I gotta watch this nigga with a microscope, because what the fuck is really going on? Look, y'all, I had a conversation with him when we first started talking, right? and we started really trying to get serious. I was like, look, tell me now, have you been fucking around with anybody that you could possibly be having a baby by? Was you messing around with anybody unprotected? Let me know now. All the shit. Like, I had told him, like, we're gonna go get tested, all this shit. I'm like, I'm not playing these games with niggas no more. Like, I'm standing on motherfucking business. Like, be upfront with me. I don't want no surprises. Lay it all out on the table. I'm about to lay all my shit out on the table, so ain't no surprises later on down the line. Like let's just put it all on the table. He swore up and down he hadn't been effing no girls raw recently, or da 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 da. Ain't nobody about to pop up with no baby. Ooh, and I'm like, you know, you telling me, like, you know, what nigga gonna admit that? I get it, but it's just like, I don't know, people need to just be more comfortable being honest. Like, I'm not gonna judge you if you tell me some shit in the beginning and I know what I'm getting into. I will respect you more. I would trust you more. I would fuck with you way heavier if I knew up front. Like, that's just me, because I'm realistic. In real life, shit happens, but just be honest about that shit. Be upfront about that shit. So yeah, I'm just like, basically he trying to tell me, like, I don't think she gonna want that. I'm like, I don't give a fuck about what she want, you want. You feel me? If you want to be with me and you want me to feel comfortable, then this is what this is my request. This is what I'm asking. If not, then shake rocks. Get your shit and get the fuck on. Go live with her. Go be with her. I don't give a fuck about, you feel me? If I don't know, and I know that probably sounds selfish or whatever, but it's just like, if I'm telling you up front, you want me to be comfortable with you finna have a baby, and then you being in this baby's life and you being around the baby mama and shit, I'm telling you what's gonna make me feel comfortable, and if you're not okay with that, cool, fine. We just need to go on separate fucking ways. Like, I'm not backing down on it. It's either that or we're not fucking with each other anymore, period. I don't care. I don't care what she say, you say, he say, she say, your mom say, your auntie say, your dad. I don't care. So one day, you feel me, he had got some mail at his house, and his mom or sister called him and was like, hey, you got some mail here talking about some shit for a baby, and basically somebody has sent something to his house to sign up for this program. Was it WIC or something? And basically like a booklet for formula and hella shit. At first they was thinking it was for his sister, because his sister just had recently had a baby. And I got a story time on his sister's her pregnancy and how all that went. I got a story time on that too that I'm gonna tell. But anyways, yeah, so they thinking it's her, but his name was on it. You feel me? So they like, nah, your name's on it. So they like, what the fuck going on? So I'm like, you need to tell your people what's going on, because they thinking I'm fucking pregnant. I'm not fucking pregnant. You feel me? Because that was one thing his mom kept saying, like, don't have no babies, don't have no babies. And I'm telling moms, like, girl, I'm not having no babies right now. Like, I need the ring. I need the ring. I need the ring. We need to have some time. Like, I need the ring. You feel me? Nigga gotta be checking a couple boxes before that. So, you know, I'm telling him, like, I'm not pregnant. So I'm telling him, like, you need to go have a conversation and you need to explain to them what the fuck going on, because nah. So he have a conversation with his people, and he basically telling them, like, he got another bitch pregnant and he about to have a fucking baby. So everybody's just in fucking shock, like, cause I'm like, and they like. So one day the girl's calling, right? She's talking about, oh, she's in the hospital and she need him to come up there because she don't want to be up there alone, and she want him to come up there basically to be with her. And I'm telling him, like, no, we could go. You're not going up there by yourself. Basically, he wasn't even planning on going up there by himself anyways, but I'm just like, you need to tell her that you got a girlfriend, and that if she wants you to be involved with shit, that I'm gonna be there. Basically, y'all, he was trying to avoid telling this girl that he had a fucking girlfriend. And now I'm starting to think, like, y'all got something fucking going on that you not really telling me, because why haven't you told her you got a girlfriend, and you know we together real bad? Like, what the fuck? I'm not understanding. Like, am I a secret? I'm confused. Like, is you fucking with her? Do y'all got something going on? So one day I'm telling him, like, I need to see y'all text messages, and he wasn't trying to show me the text messages. So me and him start arguing, because I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, show me what the fuck y'all been talking about, because I'm just feeling like it's more to this story than what the fuck you're telling me. Like, and it's just not sitting right with me. But I'm being calm, y'all. At this time, I wasn't doing no rah shit. So I'm coming to him, talking to him calm. Even though I'm probably telling the story like all hyped, y'all. I'm really calm. Like, I'm not like yelling at him or nothing. I'm just like talking to him. So he didn't want to show me. He basically was just convincing me like nothing was going on between them. He haven't been dealing with this girl since me and him been together. So I'm just like, so what are you about to do? Because she's like 7 months, time's passing. Let's just say another couple weeks pass by, and now let's just say she like eight months. Now her story is changing. He talking to her on the phone one day, and she's basically telling him like, oh, I'm due any day now, and I'm gonna need you to come up here, and I need you to do this. I really don't know what she's saying, but she's basically trying to get him to come see her. And I'm telling him like, you need to tell her that you coming to see her, I'm gonna fucking be there. And he's basically trying to avoid not telling her that I'm gonna be there. So I'm telling him like, let me talk to her. I want to talk to her. And he's like, no, I don't want you talking to her. And I'm like, no, I want to fucking talk to her, because you not getting the answers I want to hear. You're not telling her what I want you to tell her. Let me talk to her. So he's like, no, you can't talk to her. So one day she's calling, and she's like, oh, I'm in the hospital. I'm going into labor. I need you to come up to the hospital and see me. She says she's at this hospital called Altabates in Sacramento. And I'm like, there's only one fucking Altabates, and it's in Berkeley. She's lying. Something is not adding up. I'm like, ask her for the hospital address. So she sends this address, and it's in Sac, but it's not Altabates. And I'm just like, something's not sounding right. How when you first talked to her, she said she was about 6-7 months. Then she said she was 7 months. Then now she's saying she's due. She's 9 months. I'm like, the timeline ain't adding up. So I'm asking him, when did you and her fuck around? So he's basically saying they had fucked around like a year or so ago. You know, niggas like, I don't know the truth. So I'm just like, well, then how are you the fucking pappy if the pregnancy is not lining up to when you're claiming that you fucked around with her? I'm like, no, I need to fucking talk to this girl, because you're not asking the right questions. She's saying she's at this particular hospital. I know she's not at this fucking hospital. So I'm like, ask her, do she mean she's at Altabates in Berkeley? Because there's only one fucking Altabates. I get on Google to verify. There's only one fucking Altabates in Berkeley. It's a specialty hospital. I'm like, there's not one in Sacramento. I looked it up. There are hospitals in Sacramento. It's a big city, but it's not Altabates. So something is not adding up. So she's basically telling him like, I just need you to come up here. I just need you to come see me. Like, why you not coming up here? So he telling his people what's going on, and his mom's basically like, give me the girl number so I can call her and talk to her, because she's agreeing with what I'm saying. Something's not adding up. So the mom's trying to get in contact with the girl. The girl's not answering the fucking phone. So I'm just like, let me call her. He's adamant. Like, he don't want me talking to her. So now I'm getting upset. I'm like, why can't I speak to the girl? Like, what are you hiding? What are you not telling me about this whole fucking situation? You telling me the timeline don't really fucking add up. But then again, you communicating with, if you're so fucking sure that the timeline she's saying is not when you could have got her pregnant, why the fuck is you going along with this shit? Like, I'm confused. Like, if I was a nigga and I knew, like, girl, I messed with you at this time and I shot up the club and you wasn't pregnant then, bitch, that's not my baby. I don't care about what the fuck you hollering. Had a baby, holler at me, we'll take the DNA test. But other than that, girl, get the fuck on out of here. Like, nah. So I'm like, you must somehow think this baby yours. So what you saying not adding up, what she not fucking saying not adding up, it's making me think you and this bitch was fucking talking. So one day he's on the phone with her, and she's saying she's in the hospital, she's crying and hella shit, and he's basically telling her like, I got a girlfriend, so if you want me to come see you, my girlfriend will have to be there. She's not gonna let me come up there and see you by myself. I don't know what she's basically saying. They kind of having like a little back and forth, and then the girl fucking hangs up, and after that he ain't never fucking heard from the bitch. So I'm like, hell no. I'm telling him like, you need to try to get in contact with her and figure out what the fuck is going on, because what if she pop up later on saying you the baby daddy? Obviously somehow she knows your fucking address because some baby shit was sent to your fucking house. Like, it wasn't for your sister. Your fucking name was on there. I'm sure if your family or somebody sent some stuff for your sister, they would have put her name on it. Like, it's your family, they know your name, they know her name. That girl got your fucking address, and that's what I was asking him, like, do she know where you live and shit? And he was telling me no, but I'm like, you getting baby shit sent to your fucking house? I don't know. Maybe she was a crazy bitch and she stalked him and figured out that I don't know how that worked. He wasn't really telling me everything that I wanted to know. Basically, he was hiding some shit because he thought I was gonna leave, and I'm basically telling him like, if your story start lining up, like, I'm not gonna leave. I was gonna stay. I was gonna stay anyway, even though I was telling him I was gonna, y'all, you know, you tell niggas shit you really ain't gonna do, because if you was standing on business, you would have left as soon as the bitch said that. Like, I'm not fucking, I don't want to deal with this shit, period. None of it. Like, but anyways, so he never heard from the girl after that, but I'm just still telling him like, I think you should still try to get in contact with her, and you know, just tell her like, if you finna pop up later on talking about this my baby and trying to put me on child support because she got your fucking address, like, no. And I'm just like, you should, if you're sure this could be your baby, you know, there's a possibility, like, step up, be a real nigga and get in contact with this girl, and when she had that baby, press up on her like, no, I need a DNA test if you feel like this could be your baby, because you don't want later on down the line for a bitch to pop up and be like, oh, this your baby hella years later. Like, you don't want that. I know how that shit is. Like, I went through some shit like that with a nigga, and my brother went through some shit like that with a bitch. Like, you don't want that. So some time passed, and I think he talked to the girl, but he never pressed the issue. Basically, you know, a nigga, if a bitch ain't pressing it, they not gonna fucking press it, because a nigga don't want that trouble, especially when he fucking with somebody else. So yeah, that's that. I know that wasn't a long story, but I just wanted to tell y'all that little mini, I guess it's like a little mini story about another time. Me and this person did stay together for a while. We was, you know, trying to work things out. That shit still bothered me. You know, I still felt like one day this girl might pop up, and I still would like ask him about it, like, have you talked to her? But he would always say no, but who fucking knows the truth. And yeah, she blocked him, and he couldn't get in contact with her anymore after so long. Like, I guess she didn't like the fact that he had a girlfriend. I guess she thought he was still single, and she thought they was gonna get together. Basically, that's what he was telling me later on down the line. He was like, she was trying to get with me, that's why I didn't want you to see the text messages. I didn't want you to think that something was going on with me and her. But yeah, she was like saying little shit, you know, trying to be with me or whatever. So I was just like, all right, nigga, I guess, what the fuck ever. But side note, since this story not long, let me tell y'all a little story about some shit, right? About my brother. And this is why I be trying to tell my baby daddy, he lucky I ain't one of these grimy ass baby mamas out here. So basically, hella long ago, I think I told a little bit of story this on my membership. I'm not gonna tell y'all the whole story. If y'all want like a whole little story on it, y'all can go. Sorry y'all, my toenails is crazy. Anyway, sorry y'all, clipping my toenails, how disrespectful. But anyways, yeah, I did tell like a full long story time about this kind of situation on my membership. But my brother basically has 3 kids, right? The first baby mama was this African girl he was messing around with, and she had got pregnant, but we didn't know she was pregnant. We was living in Georgia at this time, and we had seen on her was it MySpace or Facebook or something that she was pregnant and that she had a baby. So my mom's like, we seen the kid, and we like, that kind of look like, you know, my brother a little bit, you feel me? So we had my brother reach out to her like, you know, is that my kid? She's like, oh, this is not your kid. She was with some guy. I think they got married or something. She basically was telling my brother like, oh, the baby's not yours. It's the guy I'm with or whatever. Woo, woo, woo. So we let the situation go. But as the little boy got older, we kept looking at him like, nah, that looked dead on my brother. Y'all, 13 years later, the bitch pops up talking about, oh yeah, this is your fucking kid. Let's my brother meet the boy. We meet the boy, look dead on my brother. He loving being around us. You could tell he fit right in with us. Hella shit. My brother's happy that he's meeting his son. Hella shit. Y'all, like 2 months after that, you know, we spending time with him. My brother's being around his kid. She blocks my brother's phone number, blocks his number from the boy, my nephew's phone, blocks everybody on social media, and then puts my brother on fucking child support. And my brother has not been able to see that boy, and he's trying to fight to, you know, see him, but I don't know. She keeps like disappearing and shit like that, so it's hard to like get custody and shit like that when your name's not on the birth certificate and you can't pinpoint exactly where they at, where their address and things like that. So it's been hard for my brother with that situation. That's some bullshit. Like, and I be trying to explain to my baby daddy, like, it's a lot of grimy ass baby mamas out here, and I ain't like that, like, at all. I would never do no funny ass shit like that. And that's why I was trying to explain to Delusional, like, bitches do funny ass shit. She probably wanted to be a happy fucking family with you. She found out you had a girlfriend and got fucking mad. Bitch probably gonna pop up some years later, put your ass on child support when the nigga she not working out and she want to be with you. I'm like, you don't want that kind of situation. I'm like, you should always just keep that in the back of your mind and be, you know, keeping little baby tabs on her if you can, because you never fucking know. I was like, at least see the baby, you know, follow her, or, you know, hey, I'm just saying, I would have stalked that motherfucking bitch until she had that baby and made sure that baby don't look like me. If that baby was his, he would know. I mean, his family, they got a, like, he would have knew. Like, that baby would have looked like him. Like, that baby would have looked like him. So, I don't know. He never followed up on it. He could have. I don't know. He probably forgot about that shit. Because you know niggas. They don't, you know, out of sight, out of fucking mind with niggas. But that's why I be telling him, like, that shit could come back and bite you in the ass, and then you missed out on all that time because out of sight, out of mind mindset. Like, niggas just be having that kind of, that's that boy math. You feel me? Shit don't really be making sense. Girl math be making sense. Boy math don't make no fucking sense at all. But yeah, y'all. Yeah. I could tell y'all like some other little mini situations with my brothers too and his baby mamas, just because this video ain't that long. So my same brother who had a kid, the girl popped up. The boy is almost 18. I think he turned 18 this year. So hopefully when he turned 18, he reach out to us and we can reconnect with him and have a good relationship with him going forward in his adult life. Because I mean, that boy is the spitting image of my brother. I mean, down to the hair, the teeth, the face, the smile, that everything looks dead on my brother. So I'm gonna do, nah, I ain't even gonna tell that story time. I was, but I'm not, because I got a full story time. So my brother had another baby mama, right? And she lived with us. She was cool, whatever. She started doing funny shit after so long, and then she did some real fucking funny shit. I almost forgot I was gonna tell story times about her, but I'm gonna get into more story times about that. So I'm not gonna tell y'all that situation. I'm gonna do a story time. Just know, bitches is weird. Bitches is weird. So just like these niggas is weird, these bitches be weird too. But right now, my brother dude got another kid, my nephew Ezekiel. He's married with his wife. They going through whatever, but you know, I love my nephew, and he is in that kid's life. Out of his 3 kids, he's in his latest kid's life. But you know, nah. I just be trying to explain to my baby daddy, I could be one of these trifling ass baby mamas out here, and I'm not like that. No matter what you say to me, no matter what you put me through, like, I make it easy for you. And this particular ex that this story time was about, like, y'all, I tried so fucking hard to make shit work with this ex. Like, I gave him so much room to just be open and honest with me and grow, you know, and it just didn't work out. And I'm about to I'm about to tell y'all who the ex is, and y'all gonna know why, because y'all talk shit. But you know, he was young, so he was younger than me, and like I would tell him too a lot of times, like, you're young, you know, you're younger than me, you still got you still got some life to live, you still got some maturing and growing and stuff to do, you feel me? Like, that's why I didn't want to be in a relationship. I was just like, I just like fucking around with you, like, you feel me? We don't have to have nothing serious, but he wanted to have something serious. And this is what be making me mad sometimes about guys. Like, they know they don't want to take you for sure, like they don't want to just be with you, but they'll convince you they just want to be with you, get you hooked onto them, treat you good, and then a switch just flips, and then they start dogging you the fuck out and talking to hella bitches and trying to explain to you that, oh, this is just shit niggas do, it'll pass, but they only care about you, you the one they love, da 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 da. Honestly, ladies, like, me and my friend was having a conversation, and it's like I agree but disagree with him. He was just basically saying, if you got a good nigga who's doing everything right besides like he slip up and talk to somebody, he feels as though that a woman should still thug through it. Like, if a nigga down, you know, you should still thug through it if overall the nigga got good qualities and good traits. And I'm basically telling him, but why? Why should a woman have to hold a nigga down? You get what I'm saying? Like, it's just certain situations I just feel like no. And I get it from a man's perspective why you guys feel like that, because somewhere in history it was written that men are not meant to have one woman, and that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. But if you feel like that as a man, then you need to tell the woman that's how you feel. If you feel like you're not a one woman man, tell bitches that, so that bitches know what the fuck they're getting into. And if the bitch saying, and then she's hurting her own feelings. What I don't like is how guys will convince a girl that she is the only one he wants, and then fucks around and lie and fucks around with other people, and then still try to convince that girl that he love her and she's the only girl he wants. It's like, no, that's not true. You want me to be faithful to you, but you don't want to be faithful to me. And you think because you're a man that's okay, and I'm supposed to just accept that. But it's like, if you would have told me that in the beginning, and I knew that in the beginning, and then I stayed, then you can argue. You got an arguing point. But if you told me in the beginning that you only want to be with me and it's just me and you, and then that's not what it is, and then you continue to do it, you're a manipulator. And so me and my friend was like having a debate, and I was just like, I don't feel like women should have to stay down for a nigga if they don't want to. You know, he was just like, every relationship goes through a period where, you know, things are a little off and you just gotta thug through it, because if it's a good man, it'll work itself out. And I'm just like, I'm just in a phase where I don't want to do that. Or this is what I told him. I haven't found a man worth doing that for. Now, I know a lot of bitches about to get mad. I know y'all about to get mad. If I catch a nigga talking to a bitch, I'm gonna have a conversation with him. I'm gonna be like, look, if you want to be single, you want to be single, or just tell me, you know, you got a problem. Like, you feel me? Like, let me know. Let's talk about it. Is it something I'm doing? Is it something going on with you? I feel like that you can talk about and try to have an understanding. Two adults, grown, mature. You feel me? You can talk certain things out. I truly feel like if a man physically cheated on me and I had solid proof, I'm leaving. If I catch a nigga talking to a bitch, we could talk about it. I might stick it out for a little bit, and then eventually I'm gonna just get tired of that shit. Especially if you telling me the same old lie. Like, if you be honest and be like, look, hey, I'm trying, you know me, maybe. Because it's like, be honest. But I'm not finna thug it out with no nigga who's actively fucking other bitches. Like, what the fuck am I thugging out? What the fuck am I holding down? I can see, like, if you was up and then shit went left and then now you down, and I can stick around for a little bit. You feel me? I can hold us down, but not for hella long. And then if I leave, like, I know people be having a little argument about that movie Acrimony and who was wrong or whatever. You know, she left and then he came up and then she felt like she deserved that money. I don't feel like she deserved shit. Like, he gave her a little something, she don't deserve shit. you didn't thug it out until when he got it. And I feel the same way. If I'm thugging it out and then I decide to leave and then the nigga get on and I help, then you feel me? I'll take that like, yeah, you feel me? Like, damn. But at the same time, like, if I don't want to fuck with a nigga, I'm not going to fuck with a nigga. No amount of money a nigga can get can make me want to fuck with him. It's not about the money part. It be a lot of times when these niggas be down, they treat their woman like shit. Broke niggas treat their women like shit. And a lot of people say, I'd rather date a broke man and he treat me good than a rich man who dog me out. I just want a man who respects me. Broke, rich, whatever. It's about respect, communication, the love, the connection. I can deal with a nigga who ain't got shit, you feel me? But it's really their mentality. Like, you gotta have that mentality like, yeah, I'm down, but you doing something, you motivated, you ain't letting that shit like hella get to you, and then you start treating me funny. That's when it's just like, no, you not finna be a broke nigga and dog me out. Fuck all that. But you're not finna be a rich nigga and think you finna dog me out either. Niggas who are genuinely happy, no matter how much money they have, you are gonna treat you right. Now, I'm not saying every relationship is perfect and you should just leave, but it's really about how that person treats you. And that's how you know someone's character. Not how they're treating you when life is good. It's how they treat you when when they're not going through it. It's how they treat you when they're mad. It's how they treat you when they're going through shit. Like, sometimes I have my little moments, but I contract and I be like, ooh, you know, you going through some shit. It's not okay to take that on other people. Go apologize. Check that shit. So that's just what I feel like it's about. But anyways, like that, all I'm basically just trying to say is I just feel like the niggas I was with didn't appreciate the type of bitch I was. And it was like, I'm not finna thug it out with them. You feel me? Like, I feel like if they would have appreciated the type of woman I was and really show improvement, I could have thugged some shit out with some of these niggas. But it was just like, they didn't appreciate the woman I was. They wasn't making no change. So no, they could become a millionaire right fucking now. I still don't want to be with the nigga. They could change their ways and become the best. It's just like, once I don't like a nigga, I don't like a nigga. It's just, it don't matter. But I hope that makes sense. But I just be feeling like my baby daddy don't appreciate the type of mom I am. The niggas I dated didn't appreciate the type of girlfriend I was, and how I gave them room to, you know, work on themselves, and, you know, they didn't want to do it. You feel me? They want to do it now and they want to come back in my life and be like, oh, but I changed. But I'm not interested like that no more. We can be cool. You can be my dog. But it's just like, you feel me? Or it's just going to take too much work. And some people don't want to do that work. You feel me? Or they only want to do that work temporary, suck you back in, get you hooked again, and then start fucking up again. It's just like, I'm not dealing with that shit. But anyways, I've been rambling. But... oh, I just want to say, if y'all watch this video this long, I'm probably not going to post next week. I think I'm going to post 1 or 2 videos. Maybe a story time and 1 vlog. Because I'm going crazy. Next month is March. It's March Madness. We celebrate March Madness in my office with our insurance agent. So like, we go crazy. I'm finna decorate the office. I'm gonna try to take a video of me decorating my office for March Madness and stuff, so y'all get a little vlog on that. But I want to celebrate March Madness in my own personal, you know, content creation. I'm trying to drop at least 5 videos a week, if not more. I'm really trying to post every fucking day for March Madness. I'm going fucking crazy. You want to know why? Because right after that is my fucking birthday, and y'all know my birthday month, I'm probably not even gonna be posting like that because I'm gonna be doing little activities or whatever. And I'm not going to the Bahamas no more for my birthday. I am going to Vegas. So I'm going to Vegas for my birthday's on the 24th. I think I'm going to get there on the 24th. So the 24th through the 29th or 30th, I'm going to be in Vegas for 5 days. So if y'all going to be in Vegas at that time, let me know. Let's connect or whatever. I'm really hoping it stopped raining and the weather is nice during that time, because I just really want to go and show out, go to pool parties and shit like that. So yes, I am going to Vegas for my birthday instead of the Bahamas. I do still want to take like a trip, but I'm going to wait until probably the summer and take like a trip because I just moved. It was just like, you know, Vegas is close, it's not that expensive or whatever. I really want to focus on getting my house together, which is what I'm going to be doing for March. I'm really finna buckle down and be getting my motherfucking house together. I put my bed up. I'm going to be putting Dylan's bed up soon. I need to get the TVs put on the walls. I want to decorate. I want to have like a new like content creating area where I shoot my videos and not just in front of my bed. So I'm trying to think about how I want my background to be. If y'all got ideas of how y'all want my background to be, do y'all want me to have like a flower background? Do y'all want me to have a plain background? Do y'all want me to have like my old background? It was like a shiny background. Give me background ideas because I really want to get my content area decorated for March Madness and have like my new little area of how I want to do my content, like where I film my videos and stuff like that. So boom, I'm gonna be posting videos of how I'm finna remodel my kitchen, how I'm finna really like decorate my bathroom, try on hauls, car vlogs, house vlogs, just all kind of shit. So I'm about to have like girl chit chat videos. I think I'm gonna do like a Q&A, ask me questions, even though I tell y'all a lot of shit, but you know, it might be questions I ain't even thought of that y'all might wanted to know. I'm just about to be pushing out hella content for March. Like I'm about to go fucking crazy. March Madness. I'm about to sit down and like write everything out, and then I might do a video for that and just show y'all how I'm like planning out on my planner my March Madness shit. And yeah, I think that's it for this video. I've been talking for hella long. Yeah, so yeah, it's about to be crazy March. So yeah, so I'm not gonna be posting next week because I just need time to not edit, y'all. My hands fucking hurt from editing, plus I've been moving. I had to get blood drawn from my hand because they can never find it in my veins. If y'all see this little bruise, they tried to take blood from here. My veins are so fucking tiny, they never get it out of my arm, so they had to do it out of my hand. And yeah, so yeah, y'all. So anyways, like I was saying, y'all probably not gonna see me that much next week for the end of February. I am gonna be dropping something on the membership though, and you know, maybe just like a video or two, like a vlog and a story time. And then March, we about to go crazy. I'm gonna do the car series. We're gonna have vlogs, we're gonna have try-on hauls, we're gonna have just all kind of shit going on in March. So oh y'all, I want to take a sewing class. So I was gonna take this class from this place. I want to see if I can record. I want to find one where they'll be okay with me like kind of recording, so I can like vlog the process. I know you guys was asking when I'm gonna start doing videos of me sewing and stuff. I know how to sew, but I want to learn how to really sew by the end of this year, you guys. Okay, I know I'm talking a lot. Maybe I'll do like I'm trying to manifest me quitting my job. And don't get me wrong, y'all, I love my job so much. My boss gets on my nerves sometimes, but I love my job. And I feel like even though my boss be getting on my nerves, like he's pushing me to my full potential at my job, which I appreciate, but it gets on my nerves sometimes. But I'm manifesting quitting my job, y'all. I have been feeling this for a long time, and I don't know, I think I'm gonna do like a whole fucking just video, but I'm manifesting on quitting my job. I really want to be an entrepreneur and really follow my dreams. I'm 30, I'm about to be 31, and by 35 I want to be fully doing what I love. And I love my job, but I would rather be an insurance agent than an administrator. So you know, I have more freedom, sell insurance on the side, do my content creation, do nails, do sewing. So I do want to take a sewing class, and hopefully the where I want to do it at, I can film it so you guys can see me doing it. And I just really want to learn how to professionally sew. I'm not afraid to say I want to up my skill. You feel me? It's okay being self-taught, and I know how to sew, but I want to know how to really sew. It's just like certain things I want to be taught to do and really perfect my craft and really get ready to start my own clothing line. Okay, so I'm so excited. Like, I'm so fucking excited for this year, y'all. I'm gonna do like a whole fucking video on it, but I mean, just like explaining some shit to y'all. But I am totally manifesting quitting my job. if not by the end of this year, by the end of 2025, or actually not even, I'm giving myself until summer 2025 and I'm quitting my job. Like, yeah, I'm gonna do a whole like video, so y'all gonna see shit in March. I'm gonna be posting different kind of content, of course, story times, of course. I'm about to do this car series, and I think it's about like 7 to 8 or 9, 7 to 9 episodes. So y'all gonna get story times, y'all gonna get other story times, and I'm trying to get to that 5K before my birthday. But I don't know, I'm just rambling. Y'all say y'all like when I be rambling at the end of my videos, you feel me? So, you know, I just feel like talking, but I do need to go. I got some other shit to do today, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and like, comment, share, and subscribe if you want to. But I'm gonna see y'all in my next video. Deuces.